Karma.
What?
Karma. You know, when you do something bad to someone and fate pays you back by something bad happening to you.
I'm sorry, Cole.
Okay.
I want to break in here. Sources say that Jerick McKinnon, the 49ers' big-ticket free agent acquisition, so when they believe was going to be their star running back, did in fact tear his ACL during a workout with the team today. His season is over.
Karma's a bitch.
Karma, it is real. And I don't think it's done. Not by a long shot. It's coming for some of you. You know who you are. Real quick before I do the picks of the week for week 1, I just want to show you guys a couple things. You guys were so adamant about stopping my trade. Renee and my trade. Completely blinded by the fact that I was going to have 3 of the top 11 picks. I'm picking 10th, so I'm going to pick 10th and 11th. I'm trading away my 3rd and my keeper in the 10th, Kareem Hunt, for a first-round pick. Essentially, I took Aaron Rodgers in the 3rd round. Aaron Rodgers and Kareem Hunt for Ezekiel Elliott. That's not a fair trade. Maybe she doesn't take Rodgers. You know, Mari Cooper was also there. There were lots of other players she could have taken. I even found a trade analyzer just to do the trade and took her 10th round pick that I was getting in return and put it in there just to show you. And I'm going to show you both of these examples right here. It's a completely fair trade. You guys are hung up on the fact that I was doing something new, and if I'm doing it, I must be screwing somebody. In fact, she was getting the better end of the trade. I consulted with my other league that's gone for 18, 19 years. Every single one of them told me not to do it because I was getting screwed in the trade. We are probably going to have to look at doing a different a veto system. Either I have full control again because I can be objective, or we have a third party, something along those lines, and only collusion trades get vetoed. So we have to do something, because if you guys are vetoing trades just on the fact of how strong it makes a certain player, and it's happened before as well, not just me, that's not the right thing to do. Players can get an advantage on their team by making a legitimate trade, and that should be allowed. So we'll need to look at this for next season. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's get to my picks. This is going to be an interesting week. It's going to be an upset week. It's a sabotage. Craig against Fornit About It, whatever. Martin. Close matchup. However, I think Martin's going to get the win. I think Andrew Luck, first game back. Barkley, his first game against the best defense in the league. Le'Veon Bell, awesome against Cleveland. Doesn't matter, he hasn't reported. Fournette against the Giants. I'm just looking at this, and Texans, by the way, for Craig, are playing against New England. That's not a great thing. I think Martin gets the win here and takes down our number 1 ranked team. Next up, we got the Jimmy G String Divas against Team Boom. Another upset coming, okay? Tom Brady playing against Houston. He always puts up really good numbers against Houston. Kirk Cousins against San Francisco. On paper, okay, but it's a new team. Dalvin Cook's first game back. I just like James' matchups a little bit better, and I think he starts off the season with a win, putting Dante in an 0-1 hole. Continuing the upsets, even though on paper it's not an upset, me losing is always an upset. We got a finals rematch between me and Stephanie. I think she's going to get the win here. I love my Aaron Rodgers against Chicago matchup, but she's got Todd Gurley against Oakland, Ben Roethlisberger against Cleveland, Keenan Allen against Kansas City, Jimmy Graham against Chicago. I think she's going to get the win here. Next up, we got Your Worst Nightmare against Make It Rain. This is going to be a close matchup, but overall, looking at the lineups, I think it's going to be a little bit of a low-scoring game. But I think Make It Rain is going to be the difference. I think Ezekiel Elliott will be the difference in this game. Last up, we got the Grim Reaper against Chupacabra FC. Also a close matchup, but I do like Grim Reaper's matchups a little bit better overall. I think he's going to get the win. So those are my picks. That's all I got for you guys this week. Hey, you're getting 2 videos before the season starts. So good luck, everybody. See you out there.